Hello everyone. Today we're gonna learn about string slicing. As the name suggests, slice means cutting off a small piece, taking off a small piece from a big piece of something. So string slice means taking a small piece out from a big string. So for example, if I'm writing welcome everyone, so it's a long string with a length of, what will be the length of the string? How can I get the length? Do you remember the function for length? Of course, the function for length is len, and we can write down a to find out the length of this one. So it's a string of length 16. Okay, and I can write down, if you remember, strings are arrays. So of course we can write down character wise. If I want to take the first character, I have to define it as a 0. Okay, so this is gonna give me w. Now if I want to write down welcome from here to here, what I need is a start index followed by a colon and then end index. But remember, end index will not be included and won't be printed. So for example, if I want to start from start index, so start index, I'm saying w, that is a0. I'll have to put a colon sign, and then I have to write down the last index which I want to include. So if I want to include up to welcome, so it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if I'll write down 6 here, it will not print me welcome full, and E will be vanished, because as I have told you that the end index won't be included. So if you want to include the last 6, it means you don't write down 6, you will actually write down 7. And at the 7th index, it's a space, so it will print up to 6, not the 7th. 7 A7 won't be included. Let's run and check it out, and you can see it's written welcome here. When we talked about string as arrays in our last tutorial, I talked to you about negative indexing also, and I told you that we can print from the last character, that is starting from -1. So when I write on a -1, it's going to give me the last character e from here. What if I want to print from my from end of my character, maybe last, let's say I want to print every. Now what will be I have to start from here ending with here, and I'm going to take the negative index this time. So I'll say -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, and -8. So I'll have to start with -8, and I'll have to end up somewhere at -1. And when I'll run it, or maybe if I want to print up to y, it will be -1, -2, -3. If I'll write on -4, it will be y, but it won't include y. It will write on ever. Okay, because rules are same. We should always start with the starting index. So the starting index, I said I want to write on from every, so it will be from E, and the last index will be the one which is not included. So if I actually want Y included, so I should end up at -3, because O is -3, and that won't be included then. So I'll have to write on -8, -3. That's all. That is called string slicing. Don't expect that you can write or from if you're counting from opposite side, you can also write on -3 to -8. It won't work, because as we have said, start index colon end index. So it's not the start index. If you're writing the start index y, it means you want to write on y, r, e, v, y, e. No, it won't work. So when you're doing negative indexing, you should always start from the starting index, like from left to right, not from right to left. So you'll start from a bigger negative index to the smaller negative index. If I'll run this program, you can see that the last line, -3 to -8, won't run. I'll run it for you, and then you can check. So you can see length of A is 16, print 0 to 7 is welcome, and print -8 to -3 is every. Run this program by changing the value here. So for example, if it's welcome everyone, instead of that, you can write down something else like hello everyone. So change the value and try and have fun. Don't hesitate to change the values and see what